why the Quran holds on to that and does not really insert Ishmael into this mix. I think that you could explain this. First of all, I think it doesn't make sense to say that he didn't know about this at all. Already in the Meccan period, in fact, most of the Quran's biblical histories appear in the Meccan period, not in the Medinan period. This notion that the Prophet was clueless and fumbling in the dark, and then he went to Medina, he was enlightened by his correspondence and interactions with the rabbis of Yathrib, I don't think it just works if you look at the Quran. In fact, most of the historical content, all the stories of Moses, repeatedly given in the Meccan surahs, the story of Joseph given in the Meccan surah, the stories of David and Solomon given in the Meccan surah, the story of Adam and Eve given in the Meccan surah. So there's so much in the Meccan corpus that it just doesn't work to say that the Prophet didn't know much, and then finally when he went to Yathrib and he learned these from the rabbis, basically. So that on itself, I think, is just doesn't work with the Quran if we pay attention to the content. And then the question is, well, why? And second, Ishmael does appear in the Meccan surahs. Like it's one thing if Ishmael was absent. If Ishmael was not mentioned at all, we would say, perhaps the Quran is just working with, the material from the Jewish tradition that really focuses on the Israelite prophets, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and their line. And so it doesn't know about Ishmael, it doesn't know about the Ishmaelite ancestry, it doesn't mention it, but it does